Hello, and welcome to this week's episode, Man, We're Too Old for This, the flagship show of the Nerd Turn Network. Let's get a little business out of the way first. Like, share, subscribe. If you're listening to this on YouTube, punch that little button and subscribe to the channel. There's some neat stuff on there. You're watching on Facebook, we live for likes. We're desperate for them. So check us out. I am your host, as always, the Todd Father, and joining me as usual,
CDL 113.
The token crosstalk, Tarky.
The experience, as some call Jason.
it
You say as always. You're not always the host, I'm saying.
Eat shit down.
But he's always on the show.
I'm always on the show, damn it. That's it. You're fired. Anyway, this week's episode is going to be about Marvel's Phase 4. This past weekend was San Diego Comic-Con, and Kevin Feige and the MCU jumped out on stage and told us what to expect a year and a half from now. You got a lot of stuff coming between the movies and Disney Plus. About 11 projects between now and 2021, 2022. So, yeah, you got a lot of stuff. We'll say it's stuff. I'll hold my opinions for a little bit later. But let's start out with something that should be fairly non-controversial. One of the Disney Plus TV shows, Loki. Anybody excited for Loki?
I'm curious what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, I'm more, like I was about to say, I'm more curious.
Excited probably isn't the word I'd use, though.
I ain't excited for what it looks like. That's the worst title they had.
Oh, the logo?
The worst title or worst logo?
Like, how the title looked. The
Okay,
logo looked.
okay. I was thinking to say, because
And for those of you that haven't seen it, basically each letter is in a different font. And like it's made out of a different material, and I'm sure there's some point to it.
But at the point in which your symbolism is lost in how ugly it is, unless your symbolism is
ugly.
specifically about how ugly it is.
See, I am less concerned with the font of the show and more concerned that has Hiddleston said anything about being in this?
I have seen one page that had his name listed as one of the actors in it.
Okay, all right. Because, it's kind of odd for him not to show up at Comic-Con and, in full Loki regalia or something. And he wasn't.
Well, Disney went, no, you're still supposed to be dead right now.
Well, you know which one to use, and they're using the one that jumped away with the Tesseract in Endgame.
Yeah.
So,
The whole point of the Doctor Strange movie, but we'll get to that later.
All right, so what do we got for Loki? What are you giving it? Yay? Excited? Meh?
I will probably get Disney Plus. I will probably check it out. I'll give it a hesitant yay.
Okay, Tarky?
I mean, it's Loki. I'd like to see it. But I'm still kind of on the fence of going. Not really sure I want to see Avengers 1 Loki again.
Okay. CL?
I'm wondering, okay, are they going to show him in the Frost Giant area also? I'd like to see a little more Asgard that we didn't get to see a lot of.
Ain't gonna be in no Asgard. Asgard gone.
Yeah, but if he's got the Tesseract, he's flashed back.
He's from that time period. He's in this one. Ain't no Asgard.
Have they specifically said that?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's following him, but yeah, he's basically Thanos. It's not going to be set in 2014. I mean, in, 2010. That's just the 2010 Loki.
So basically, it's going to be him jumping around and other heroes fighting him, maybe.
You know.
Or they're maybe going to change him into the whole Loki Agent of Asgard kind of character.
It's
Which is the more modern version of Loki. Yeah.
It sounds like you're going to get the more modern Loki. It's just, they had to come up with a way to get around him being dead. So, is that excited? Meh? What are you?
I'm waiting.
Okay. All right. Speaking of dead people that got projects after they died, the first movie that we'll get is Black Widow. Scarlett Johansson. Set not as her origin, you may get that in flashbacks, but set in the time period between Civil War and Infinity War.
So should we kind of on the run?
Yeah.
The wrong time to place it. I mean, like, if you're going to do that movie, why not let it be chronological?
Truly, it's the wrong time of the movie, period, because why didn't they do it when, one, the character was still alive? If they put that movie in place of Captain Marvel, then when she died, it would have had a hell of a lot more weight, because now you really knew that character. You did, but now, who the hell cares? She's dead.
Yeah, that's
there's no credible threat in the movie at all, because she survives to Infinity War. So I don't care who in the hell she fights, she gonna win. Not that was a huge thing, but even the suspension of disbelief, where she dies.
Yeah, it just kind of feels like you skipped a book, and you go back and go, well, I understood the book I read. Do I really want to go back to read this one?
Yeah.
And that's me. If the trailers look neat, I'll go see it. If they don't,
you get Taskmaster.
I might give it a pass.
That's kind of the thing.
Oh,
They go, well, you get Taskmaster, who truthfully should be way out of Black Widow's league as far as fighting.
Yeah.
But you get a watered down Taskmaster.
I'm about to say, but if they do him as comic accurate as they did say Loki, okay, I'd be there for that. If they do it like they've done basically every other Marvel movie villain, yeah, I don't care. I don't want to see a jacked up version of Taskmaster.
All right, so coming from the experience, you get a yay excited, meh.
Like I said, good trailer could change my mind right now. Meh.
Yeah, I mean, I probably ain't gonna watch it unless it's just her getting her ass beat at the start and just having to trick her way out of a bad situation.
Very, very masochistic of you. CDL?
I'll hold my judgment until I see trailers, and then I'll weigh in on that one because I like the character, I like her, but Taskmaster is one of my favorite Marvel villains because he's one of the guys that's taken on the Avengers by himself and won. So
Okay, so you got a waiting. So we got meh, waiting, and for me, if they'd done this movie earlier, I would have been excited for it. Now. Yeah, I don't care. The only reason I'd see it is because of the show. Having to do this, might have to talk about it, but I could very easily watch it on Fire Stick. All right, now let's go to Captain America. Not Captain. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I call him Captain America because Anthony Mackie came out with the shields. Basically, yeah, I'm Captain America. They fit me for the suit. I'm going to be Captain America in the show. But it's Falcon and Winter Soldier. One of the villains, at least, is going to be Zemo. You did have Daniel Bruhl do a video of himself, and you got to see him, so he's going to be in the purple sock this time. So you will have sock face. If the rumors are true, you're going to have more than one Captain America because you'll also have the John Walker Captain America played by John Cena, again playing a character named John, so he doesn't forget.
The trick is I can really see him pulling off Walker.
I can see him playing the hell out of Walker.
I'm not a big John Cena fan, but I look forward to seeing him play Walker.
Yeah, I do too.
Which, if they do it right, he ends up U.S. agent.
Yeah, if they do it right, he ends up crazy as hell. So it works.
The trick is I can just see him play that character, whether they use him again later on or not.
Yeah, I don't care if I ever see him in.
And he's got the size.
Yeah,
because Walker's a big guy,
pumped up. I thought I had to go back and read the books. I thought Walker was physically taller than Steve and stuff like that, but he's not. He's built like Cena. He's wide. He's wider than Rogers, but not as tall. Yeah, I can rock that. That one I'm excited to see. Truthfully, based off the strength of Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan's relationships, because they cut up like it ain't nobody's business.
Yeah, interviews with the two of them will have you in.
The Stacky shows are funny as hell.
See, I was looking forward to it for that, and then I hear Zemo in costume, John Cena as Walker, and that's actually got me a little excited for that one. I am looking forward to that one.
It's also kind of funny to me, all right, guys, we're not in the movies. We're going to a show now. We're going to make it more comic book accurate. Wait, what?
Yeah. But it's like I said, if they let them cut loose, I think that would be worth watching. Yeah. I will buy Disney Plus really on the hope and strength of that one alone.
Yeah, bromance they have in real life, if they let it carry over in the show, I think that will strengthen the brand.
Well, you saw them interacting in Civil War.
Yeah.
So
So
like,
that shows you what the chemistry is between the actors.
so I have hope. I have high hopes for that one. I'll give that one high hopes. I'm actually excited about that one. But
As long as they don't start playing Striking Vipers.
yeah, pretty much. All right. So experience.
That's
Excited.
a yay.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for it.
Definitely excited. I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to that one.
And I'm excited for that
So that one we're actually unanimous on.
one. Okay. I was starting to get a little worried. 2-1. 1-2 right now. It's kind of.
Well, we finally got CDL to express an opinion. I'm waiting.
Well, that way everybody likes it. My opinion is no opinion. I'm sure whatever this movie is, TV show or movie, will kill 2 hours of my life. Done.
Well, I know my wife will want to go see Black Widow because, well, it's a chick flick.
Until it isn't. Anyway,
She likes movies with chicks being the hero.
No, that's perfectly reasonable.
yeah, that's cool. All right, let's see. We've done that. We've done those three.
Shang-Chi.
Let's do What If. The one cartoon they got. Set in the multiverse.
I'm looking forward to it.
Well, it's what if it has to be set in the
Alright.
universe.
My thing is like, I'm all for some non-consequential.
Sometimes there are newbies that listen to this that you'd be surprised how many people, what the hell is What If about? What the hell's What If? I've seen videos of so-called comic geeks talking about, I don't know what the hell is this What If? So I'm letting people know it's set in the multiverse. That's the whole point. What if Captain America was a woman? What if Marvel Comics did suck? It's...
What if Luke Cage was Thor?
What if MJ had been bit by the spider instead of Peter Parker?
It's alternate realities. What if you had the turkey sandwich instead of the ham? That thing. But it's cartoon. They are getting the voices of the characters from the movies. So, Black Panther's Chadwick Boseman, that kind of thing. Michael Douglas is Ant-Man, is Henry Pym. They're getting the actors from the movies to reprise those characters in cartoon form.
I'm looking forward to it.
Like,
I was a fan of the books, so
I was a big fan of the books. I kind of want to see the art style. That's me in cartoons, kind of like what it was.
Yeah.
My first thing was it look like. If they show something from it and go, ooh, that's Young Justice level of art, yeah, I'm there. If they do it and it's, ooh, that's some Steven Universe, Thundercats Roar type shit, I don't care who in the hell they got voicing it, I ain't watching it. That's one I kind of got to see.
Even without seeing it, I'm just kind of meh. Disney has not proven to me they can do a good Marvel cartoon yet.
That's true. Their Marvel cartoons do tend to suck.
I am hoping that they're aiming this one at a slightly older audience. At least, Justice League, Batman Animated Series level.
Yeah. I'm hoping.
who was it that they said they got to do the Watcher's voice for it?
Oh, that's Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright. Yeah.
see, I'm all for some non-consequential fun. I just don't see how it would hold my interest for longer than a season or like a couple episodes a season.
Well, the trick is there's no guarantee it's gonna go longer than a season.
Yeah.
I think the purpose of What If is really to get people, the newbies, kind of knowing what the hell the multiverse is.
Mm.
I'm excited about the multiverse, but what the hell is it exactly? So that's the show that you go to. It introduces you to the Watcher. If you watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 and didn't know who the guys that Stan Lee was talking to, those were Watchers. So it's basically something so people that are fans of the movies can come to us comic book fans and tell us what they know. So, as usual, excited, man.
I'm
Wait and
meh
see.
on this one.
I'm up for it. I'm excited to see what it will be.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm going to do the CDL this time. I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm definitely going to watch the first ones, like I said, unless they come out and they draw it with stick figures or something. But I'm cautiously optimistic about that one. Let's see. We will go to, I think it's our last non-controversial something. WandaVision.
Dumbest name ever.
It's not even the dumbest name on this list. That one we saving for last got an awful damn romantic novel porn movie name.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
See,
Dumbest name up to this point.
I still think WandaVision is a ridiculous name, but like, is it ridiculous for any kind of legal reason?
No.
Are they allowed to use the name Scarlet Witch, and they are allowed to use the last name Maximov?
They are now because they own it all, but if you do that, then what are you gonna call it? Scarlet Witch Vision? Are you gonna call it Wanda Maximoff Vision? Because you got to stick Vision in there somewhere because he's in it.
Well, it should have been Scarlet Witch and the Vision, or the Vision and Scarlet Witch. You know,
Something.
Eh,
Anything better than WandaVision.
I don't know. I think WandaVision.
WandaVision
or
sounds like a late night TNT monster movie show.
Or just
Yes, and if you look at the logo, it literally looks like that shit. It looks like the B movie crap that it's probably going to be.
what's the is it when is it set?
probably when Wanda
well,
and the Vision are alive.
It's from what I've heard, and you can take this with a grain of salt. It's after Endgame, and the premise is supposed to be Wanda trying to get the Vision back. And, you don't have the Mind Stone anymore to even put in him. And the online rumor that they had for it was basically because she's going to be in the movie we talk about next, working on a magic.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to be using magic to try and bring Vision back. And the rumor is she accidentally puts a demon in there, and that Vision is actually the villain of the show.
That'd be neat.
She fucks around, sticks Chthon in there, and now you got Chthon running around in Vision's body.
I had wondered if they were going to go with the whole emotionless white Vision.
Yeah, so, since he went with, he got the whole paled out look for no reason when Thanos ripped the Mind Stone out of him. But yeah, I think this is supposed to be her trying to get her man back.
Okay, there you go.
They announced that Monica Rambeau is going to be in it.
Why?
I don't know why. I am not upset to see Monica Rambeau in something, but if she don't get powers and become Spectrum, I'm going to be more than upset.
Well, it could be a cameo or a small part to establish adult Monica, and maybe give her powers, or maybe she gets that in the movie.
Yeah.
Or it could be the whole Star Wars Finn,
Yeah.
tease kind of
Yeah,
thing.
and that's
Fake
the
tweets
thing
are doing.
is you had a lot of people go when they slopped out Carol Danvers. You had a lot of people going, "What about Monica? What about Monica? What about Monica?" Well, shut up. Here's Monica, and if she's pointless or useless, you ain't seen pissed off. At least from this one.
Mm-hmm.
But what I know about that one, I know I watched the first episode of it to see where it's going. Maybe if they come out and give us some kind of synopsis about what the story is actually supposed to be about instead of rumor.
Yeah.
My opinion will change, but right now I'm kind of meh on that one. I'm really waiting to see on that one because I could see it being something that I go, man, I like, because I like WandaVision was one of my favorite Avengers, and I'm big into Spectrum, but I don't. It's weird because I never thought I'd say this again, but I don't really trust the MCU right now. I don't trust them not to
Screw the characters
screw
up.
something up big
Yeah.
time. So
I'm optimistic. Name aside, got to be for the name. Name aside, I'm optimistic. I'm curious to see what they do with it. It's definitely one I want to check out.
all right.
I was really mad with it, but now you said a rumor that got me interested in it.
Yeah, and that's what had me when I heard the rumor. I was like, that would be kind of neat.
Even if it's not true, someone came up with a fake story that made it sound like they could make this show interesting.
Yeah, but I've seen fake stories for like Justice League. The first fake story I saw online for Justice League had that movie cool as hell.
Yeah.
It wasn't close to it. Ain't keeping none of that shit.
For me, I'm not gonna hold my breath for WandaVision, but I am curious to see. I look to see if can they pull this off.
Yeah, like I said, I know I'll watch the first one. I know I'll watch the first one. I don't know, and depending on what I see there, maybe I'll watch more. Maybe I won't, but I know I'll watch the first one. So I'm, again, cautiously optimistic on that one. And I lied. We do have one more movie that should not be too controversial. We would go with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
So according to Marvel,
I love that name.
Well, it's supposed to be their first horror movie.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the first horror movie in the MCU.
Apparently, they forgot Blade.
Blade ain't in
not
it.
MCU.
The original Blade's an MCU.
And that's the reason why that still works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like the first Doctor Strange movie. I look forward to the second one.
And this is the one where you actually get the multiverse.
Mm-hmm. And it's supposed to be horror. You could have them fighting, Cthulhu would work. Or
Shuma-Gorath.
Shuma-Gorath is the one I was thinking of.
Hell, it's
An
tons.
evil ancient one. I mean,
Truthfully, if you go the multiverse of madness, Wanda could start going insane.
Maybe this is true.
Because, if they keep her any kind of way like the comic book, when Wanda Maximoff don't deal with loss very well.
Which would explain why she accidentally yanks a demon into him versus...
It could be, it kind of depends on where that set is. WandaVision before or after Doctor Strange 2. That's kind of, I don't have the release dates right in front of me, so that's kind of up in there. Where that's placed kind of.
But if
determines
they're
where
filling
they'll
out the magic side of the Marvel Universe,
Yeah.
I'm there for it.
Yeah. But that's from what they have said about that movie. Yeah, this is hers ending kind of that Jean Grey, I'm the telekinesis kind of something, and yeah, she's doing magic.
Well, she could very well have been doing magic even in the original one, because when the Scarlet Witch is trying to describe her powers, it's somebody just grasping at straws to explain it.
Yeah, but she
Pietro
came
was
about,
explained.
she came about during the MCU don't really want to talk about magic phase. Couldn't talk about mutants, couldn't talk about magic.
Yeah.
So it had to be some kind of scientific sounding some shit. That's what hurt Thor.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I like the first Doctor Strange. I like Doctor Strange as a character. Adding Wanda to it, neat. That's two characters in one movie. Works for me. Curious to see what they'd be fighting.
Yep.
But I'm excited for that one. So we'll do it once again.
Definitely a yay for me. I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, maybe the one I'm most excited for out of the bunch.
Thumbs up on that one, because I enjoyed the first Doctor Strange. I'm looking forward to this one.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. You know what? We should have had somebody keeping score.
Yeah.
It
But we
wouldn't-
didn't, so carry on.
It would not have hurt to have had somebody keeping score. Because now, we get to the good stuff. Where shall we go first? Let's give it to Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Once again, good name to me.
I like the name.
I like that.
The Doctor Strange name, it sounds classic comic book. I like it.
I don't mind the name. The movie sounds like crap. It's Kung Fu.
What have we heard about the movie?
It's Kung Fu and he's fighting the Mandarin.
Alright, so all you know is it's Shang-Chi
Oh, and I know one more thing. The Chinese already don't like it.
based on...
The Mandarin. You already have blowback in China because the Mandarin is a Chinese guy.
Who's the villain?
Who's the villain?
Yeah, the Chinese, but there's not the Chinese guy is also the hero, so...
Don't make no difference. The Chinese guy is the villain.
Interesting.
And that is literally what they're going to. Oh, he's a Mandarin. It's the Yellow Terror, and he's just Fu Manchu and another name. And I think Fu Manchu is actually supposed to be in it as well. So maybe the Mandarin won't turn out to be Shang-Chi's dad, which I ain't particularly mad at.
Well, I don't mind the thought of a Shang-Chi movie. He seems... Well, it'll depend on how they do him. If he doesn't come off better than they did Iron Fist, as far as the martial arts goes, yeah, they can keep it. if he's doing some wire fu level stuff, where you look at it and go, yeah, that's a comic book martial artist, I gotta hang with it. If he can actually fight the Mandarin, I'm gonna be very disappointed in the Mandarin.
Yeah.
Now, if he's just going around, if he is opposing the Mandarin's organization, kind of thing, I can
And they
kind of
never go toe to toe, but
if
if they have a Mandarin so nerfed that a martial artist can survive, that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Are they going to have what were the two mercenaries?
They have not announced any mercenaries. You don't know if Machete and the rest of them. Yeah, the only villain that you know that they're going to have, because remember those were Fu Manchu villains.
Yeah.
The villain's the Mandarin and the Ten Rings. The Ten Rings organization from Iron Man.
Yeah.
They're in it, and they've said that maybe Ben Kingsley shows up some kind of way. He really should be dead if they made good on their promise from All Hail the King.
Yeah.
Because, they promised to kill his ass.
Yeah, but it may start up with him killing his ass.
Yeah, it may.
Or maybe his head floating in a jar. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be anything. That is one that it would have to have a trailer that was completely fucking amazing to get me to watch that show.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
To me, that one would have worked best as a TV show. Don't put Captain America on TV and put Shang-Chi in a movie. Shang-Chi ain't on that level. I understand, and I'll go into that they want the cookie for having Shang-Chi in a movie. But they were craving Asian heroes that bad, it'd been better off to wait for X-Men to stick Sunfire on the team. Sunfire was part of the original All New, All Difference. You stick him on the team, and there's your token Asian. Other than that, some of this kind of exposes the fact that Marvel wasn't real big on
diversity.
Doing different types of characters. Everybody's just a different kind of white dude. It's teen white dude, or it's old white dude, or it's a crippled white dude, but it's a white dude.
I don't know. I'm excited just because I like kung fu movies. I don't care it's in the MCU. A good kung fu movie is a good kung fu movie to me.
Yeah, like I said, that's a meh from me. And like I said, and depending on how it hits me, I may remember the way China reacted to Black Panther and just not go to the damn thing out of spite. Some days you catch me and I'm like, if they don't fuck up the Mandarin, because I like the Mandarin, if I see him with his rings, maybe I go see it. And then some days I go, I remember when they said that Black Panther was too dark, too full of black people, and that the black women in it were the pretty women as opposed to all these black women in here. And I go, fuck you and the clique you claim, and have no desire to see shit with them in it. So I kind of float. And like I said, the whining, he's a bad guy. Well, tough titty.
Yeah.
The Chinese aren't perfect. You motherfuckers don't float. Some of you bastards are shit, and your movie industry is literally run by triads. So eat a dick. You can be the villain just like anybody else. Or, and I doubt Marvel has the balls to do it. Make their movie, and if they see it, great. And if they don't, fuck them. Literally just that easy. The kowtowing and bending over the Chinese market, fuck them. Black Panther showed you if you make a good enough fucking movie, you don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the $1 billion club, and it was 1 week from going over $1 billion before it ever opened in China, and China didn't really contribute shit to Black Panther. They were so racist with the shit that they had to cover up Chadwick Boseman's face on the fucking posters. That's the truth. The Chinese posters for Black Panther, you don't ever see Chadwick's face. Hell, they even have to minimize Finn on the Star Wars posters, or take him off completely, because they don't want Negroes on their posters over there. So, if the shit comes out and flops, who gives a shit?
All right, Danny, what do you
That's
think of
mine.
this one?
I'm looking forward to that one. I like the character. Like Todd said, I hope they don't do a nerfed down Mandarin, and I hope he doesn't ever have to go toe to toe with the Mandarin. Mandarin is one of those guys you need somebody like Doctor Strange or Iron Man level powers, because the only reason Mandarin would deal with you hand to hand is he thinks you're beneath using the rings on you, and if he got into a point where, oh, I'm about to get my ass beat, you know, and you're toast.
Flip the trick. He tends to be the mastermind, and then when you finally fight your way to him, yeah, he's rough.
Yeah. But we'll go down the line because I don't think I did it yet.
Cautiously, yay.
I'm good with it. My only worry is it might end up being a movie where the world building is more important than the character.
I'm looking forward to it. I hope they include the mercenaries and Han.
Oh, okay. Hell, he ain't even Han in it. But anyway. I'm one of those. Ask me again when the shit comes close to being out. Depends on my mood that day. If I've seen the wrong thing, hell with it.
It's a few seconds closer.
Well,
What's your opinion of it?
I ain't ready. Well, like I said, I've given it. It should have been a TV show. There's really nothing other than the diversity cookie to justify that being a movie. It's just, you know, it's a dude that does kung fu in a world with little gods walking on the planet. You are less than nothing. You ain't a spy. You just kung fu dude. You last 4 seconds, you run into the wrong person. Yeah, forgot about that one. Hawkeye has got a TV show. Disney Plus. And now that you mention that, that's probably the thing that I look forward to less than Shang-Chi. Because the only thing worse than a martial artist in the world of gods is a dude with a bow and arrow in the world of gods. Maybe I'll watch a TV show, but I ain't.
Now hold on though. It's not like Hawkeye versus, you know, the Squadron Supreme.
That's true. You don't.
They're not pairing him up with someone who it's on team
right.
fights.
They have not, to my knowledge, I have not seen a villain for Hawkeye. The only thing that they tout about Hawkeye is Kate Bishop's gonna be in it, so you'll have girl Hawkeye too.
Yeah.
I'm shrugging my shoulders now in my typical look at.
I've not been a big fan of the MCU Hawkeye,
Not really.
so I don't care.
I like Jeremy Renner, but he's for me, he's in that same club as the current Superman.
Calvin?
Michael
Yeah.
B. Jordan?
Shut your mouth. As Cavill. I love him in other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I love seeing Henry Cavill. Hell, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. and Mission Impossible. He's great. Hell, I love watching Renner in Tag and hell, Hurt Locker and all that. And then I see him as Hawkeye and it's like, what the?
His reasonable any version of Hawkeye you've really ever had. So
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, him from Tag resembles Hawkeye more than him
Yeah.
from Marvel.
Yeah. I was sitting in Tag going, my God, why the hell wasn't this damn cool in the fucking Avengers?
He's sitting there doing trajectories with donuts and Tag,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that's a Hawkeye thing.
Well,
Yeah.
heck, when he was in one of the Bourne movies, you know, where it was the standalone Bourne movie, I was like, okay, now that is how they should have him playing Hawkeye.
But MCU,
that one I don't care about, but I'll watch it because I'll have access to watch the other stuff. So I'll watch the first couple.
for me, that depends on is there anything else. That's actually one that it could be on, and as it stands right now, I'd go watch something else. If it's on up against Monday Night Raw, fuck it.
It's on you. I haven't finished Spider-Man on PS4
Now, is Disney
yet.
Plus going to be a channel like that, or is it going to be more like a streaming service?
I think it's gonna be a streaming service.
You throwing me off there.
Yeah, but it was fun. So you get a
I'm a little, like a teeny tiny bit optimistic.
Optimistic.
I'm a meh.
Because I don't know why I've always liked Hawkeye.
I like Hawkeye. It'd been nice if he showed up in one of the movies.
I think it's more like I saw Hawkeye as a kid and I went, I kind of like that costume. Because the color nobody uses.
I do want him to have the trick arrows.
Well, he's got trick arrows in the movies, so
Yeah,
he'll have that shit. It's him and Kate Bishop who the hell cares.
Unless they start building the Young Avengers.
Yeah, that'd be about it, and then it wouldn't be Hawkeye anymore.
Which I'm fine with, so yeah.
All right, now let's crack down into the good stuff.
Eternals.
The Eternals. Who's excited? Who's got something to say?
I read something today, and I'm sitting there going, did I read that right? They're turning 90% of the characters into chicks that aren't chicks, and I'm like,
Yes,
Huh?
It's not no 90%.
It's not 90%, but it is. It's about 40. It's 3 of them. It's 3 of them that should be male that ain't.
Yeah, Makari.
Makari, Ajax,
Sprite.
and Sprite. Yeah, they
So
turned them all into girls.
I didn't read the Eternal. You know, if they popped up in somebody else's book, I knew who they. You know, like okay, that's the Eternals. But I didn't read the Eternals book.
The Eternals. It's one that I'm not familiar enough with outside of the couple that were in Avengers. And Makari goes, he was basically Quasar's sidekick for about half of the Quasar, run of comics. So, changing him bothers me a little bit, just my kind of purist streak. The rest of them, I always thought Icarus looked neat. So, if I see a trailer and go, and the power level looks right, I may be excited for this one. Knowing it's not going to be like the books, but truthfully, when they let Gammon write Eternals miniseries a while back, he boo-fooed the backstory, the characters all up, so, that's not really even going to bother me with this one. I just want to see something at their power level. Now, one thing that bothers me, and I haven't had a chance to verify it, who is Angelina Jolie playing?
Cersei.
Okay. I had seen some site that listed her as playing Thena, and I was like, what? No, she looks like Cersei.
No, I take that lie back. No, she may be Thena.
See, they're effing up there.
Yeah, I take that because the thing that I saw now that you mentioned it, it was rumored when they first hired her that she was Cersei, but I want to say that once SDCC hit, no, she's Thena.
See, that don't work.
Yeah, they fucked that up.
Yeah, like I said, it's a comic that I don't care enough about for that to bother me. If I see the trailer and they're at their correct power level, I'm there.
My thing with the Eternals, it's a group of characters I don't care enough to want to see a movie about them. The only Eternal that I gave a rat's ass about was Thanos, and he's come, done his shit, and gone. If they had tied Thanos into the Eternals like they should have, maybe I'd be interested for this. I kind of looked at that and went, because the only thing you really get about it is again, Marvel and Diversity Cookie. Look, it's a Benetton ad. When you look at it, they were touting Makari. Oh, Makari is the first deaf superhero. And I'm sitting there going, Makari ain't deaf in the books. And it's a dude.
Mm-hmm.
And it's white. So you get a racially ambiguous deaf woman to play. What the fuck? You ain't got nobody deaf. There's, you want a racially ambiguous deaf woman? Echo.
Put her in the Hawkeye show. Put her in the
You
Black
stick-
Widow
you-
movie.
Yeah, put her in the Black Widow movie. Hell, stick her someplace. But then you have a racially ambiguous deaf person. That works. It's authentic. What the hell's that got to do with Makari at all? Other than, we want a cookie for this. And let me run out and, make sure you know it. Because Eternals is known for 3 things. Benetton ad, deaf hero, gay. That's it. It's going to be an LGBTQ hero in it. And
So what's the story going to be? That doesn't matter.
yeah. What's the story? Hell if I know.
And that would be my only that's my concern.
That was going to be my question. Who are they fighting, and what's the story?
I think it's the Deviants.
Which is straight from the book.
Yeah, it's
I
straight
know
from the
that.
books. They should be fighting the Deviants. The trick is, it'd be... Well, I'll save that rant for the end.
But
So-
I will go ahead and say this, though. As far as concerned of what are they doing, what are they fighting, that's concerned with practically everything we've looked at so far.
This is a fair point.
Most
Sure.
of them have been, this is just the name and a few tidbits of info, but nothing
I'm just
concrete.
worried that they're going to pull a Star Trek Generations with this one, where they got their gimmick and that they rely on that rather than having a story.
Yeah.
So, for Eternals...
With a few worries, but I'm excited about it.
Okay.
I'm just so neutral that I can't have a judgment for it until I see a trailer for this one.
I'm like Tarky. I didn't read the books unless you had a character that popped up like Star Fox in the Avengers or Thanos. Okay, they're Eternals on paper. I know who they are, but I didn't read the books, so I don't know enough about them.
I know about them, but there's nothing about the Eternals, like I said, other than Thanos, that excite me enough that I could see giving a movie theater $10 to see a story about him. I don't care.
If it was a TV show instead, would you be like, oh, I'll watch this?
If the power levels were right and stuff like that, even with the swaps, I'd watch it. But when you come talking about, well, you're gonna go to a movie and give a movie price, I don't give that big of a damn about them. You know, the Eternals for me could have been like the villains in Thor, and I'd been super cool with it. Because, you know, they popped up in Thor. You know, having a fourth host or something like that, which I'm almost wondering if they're going to, God, I hope they don't do another space bad guy, but when you get the Eternals involved, it ain't long before you have a host of Celestials show up.
Yeah.
That's just kind of their thing. But anyway, I'm meh until I see reason to be otherwise.
Okay.
All right, so that was Eternals. What do we got next? Have we got to the big gun? I think we've gotten to the big gun.
Oh, my second favorite title card.
Thor, Love, and Thunder. I keep wanting to call Thor, Love, and Rockets for some damn reason. That is the cheesiest, fucked up, lame ass romance book title I've heard. Jesus H. Christ.
And it looks so beautiful.
It looks like something you'd see on porn.
It looks like something you'd see on an old Super Nintendo cart, and I fucking love it.
It does look like. You mentioned that the font of that does look
I
like an old Super Nintendo
love the
game.
font.
Unfortunately, the font ain't gonna help me watch this shit. Who wants to start on it? Do I start on it? Somebody else want to take the first swing?
I'll start on it. First thing, if she's gonna play the female version of Thor, she gonna have to eat a sandwich and hit the gym because she ain't big enough. as a
Body
man.
shaming son of a
No,
bitch.
I'm not
Have you
body
looked at the
shaming.
comic? She's a stick figure in the comic.
Yeah.
I mean,
She didn't have muscle in the comic.
yeah, Natalie Portman looks the part.
Okay, see, I didn't read the I wouldn't read
Yeah,
the words.
She didn't bulk up in the book. You know, she had the strength, but you know, it's supernatural, so that's okay. So yeah, Natalie Portman looks the part.
Jane Foster had the cancer, so that was her bulked up.
I mean, she needs to be blonde, other than that.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
thing of hair dye, I'll take care of that.
Hell with you and your hair dye.
But-
she not changing form.
No, she went and grave her up.
I've always thought Natalie Portman was one of them actresses that, if a strong wind comes by, you gonna blow away, child.
Well, yeah.
Here's a sandwich. You know.
Yeah, you see her holding me on her, and it's like, look like you barely
You can
hold that
see
damn
her.
thing.
You can see in the neck that she
Where
yeah,
she's
she's
straining to
You're
hold
struggling
the
to
damn
hold
thing.
it up. It's like
either that or age is starting to hit her, one or the other.
you gonna have to hit the gym. You know.
Well, she's now in her defense, she's hitting the gym. They've said she said she's going on a training regimen, damn it.
Well, I hope she's
Okay,
the gym
good.
better than Captain Marvel. No, you see the hellish workouts the dudes put in for that. Scarlett Johansson,
Yeah.
I mean, they put in some work, and then Brie Larson just kind of whatever.
Hey man, she got all her workouts doing her own stunts.
I've seen some of the green screens where she was doing those stunts.
Well, hell, she accepted the MTV Movie Award with her 2 stunt doubles. She did her own stunts. Goddamn it, she's not the next Tom Cruise. She's the first her.
These are my first stunt doubles.
Beefcake. She just had stunt doubles to accept the award. But I digress. But yeah, she's hitting the gym. My problem with Portman is the last time I checked, she was the worst fucking part of the 2 Thor movies that didn't do well.
Yep.
Nobody came out of Thor going, man, you know what I want? More Foster. Man, I love the Thor-Jane Foster relationship.
What I want is more Marcy.
Yeah. Marcy was funny. You her sister.
Oh, the chick from the Two Broke Girls.
Yeah, her
Meow.
sister. Yeah. Kat Dennings.
I mean, like,
I don't know about watching a movie of her as Thor, but I'd watch a TV show of her as Thor. I'm saying.
you'd watch a What If of her.
You just...
I would totally watch a What If of her with her as Thor.
Yeah.
Yes,
God.
I want to see her wielding
I
Meow
have
Meow.
never
His
seen,
eyes
I have
lit.
never seen you light up like that before, and I've known you 20 years.
I'm sorry, that idea was delightful.
We
It
have
obviously
Needs
was.
to do it.
now
Sweet
now
God.
we know if we're ever out in public and we see somebody that looks like Kat Dennings.
I have never
I
seen.
like her fine. I think she's cute. It's the ideal of the What If doing her as Thor. Yes, I'm there.
The look of glee.
I have never
on
seen him
Jason's
light up
face
like
at
that
this
before
moment.
in my life. My God. But
She loses the hammer somewhere in New York. Mama, mama. A skyscraper starts to fall. There it is.
Now there you go, wanting a woman to be incompetent. No.
I've seen Fat Thor. She wouldn't be the first incompetent Thor.
Also, to be fair,
Fat Thor was competent. He was just fat. Body shaming. You body shaming sons of bitches.
also when you summon the hammer, it just comes to you. She's like, I threw it at something. I need it back. Oh, shit, went through a building. I can't control where it goes. It just goes there. Such is the power of hammer.
That's you making Thor incompetent. That, sir, is sexist. Bad target. Bad. It's bad enough that you got the droid over here body shaming poor.
I was not body
You were body shaming her. The first thing you said, she's thin and she looks all sickly and anorexic. How the hell is she gonna be
was
Thor?
struggling to lift the hammer at the convention.
She was showing you the struggles that women go through on a daily basis.
You know, to pick up heavy things.
I've been married for over 25 years, and I joke
Look
to
at
my
you.
wife all the
Look
time.
at your man.
She keeps me around to get the stuff off the top shelf and lift the heavy objects.
Look at you mansplaining, you son of a bitch.
I'm not mansplaining.
You're
I'm simply
mansplaining.
stating a fact.
It is mansplaining.
That is totally mansplaining, you horrible, horrible human being.
I'll say it again. She needs to eat a sandwich and hit the gym.
And I'll say it again.
And she's hitting the gym, apparently.
She's hitting
Okay.
him. And,
Well, I'm
and
glad.
And eating a sandwich. Or something.
She'd be
Yeah.
dead if she didn't eat, so she didn't.
If they're going to do the Jane Foster Thor, it doesn't bother me particularly if they get Portman to do it. I mean, that's fine. She looks at the part enough. It's the fact that they're doing the Jane Foster Thor that bothers me.
Right. There you
How
go.
much readership did they lose? Aren't they getting ready to cancel the Thor book?
Yep.
Because it hasn't recovered from the loss they took doing her
Yep.
crap.
And are they going to make Thor the Allfather?
No, he's gonna quit.
Fat Thor's going to quit.
Yeah.
He's gonna rock around with the Guardians for a bit.
Yep. He's gonna be in Guardians Volume 3.
Now, I want to know if she's actually got Mjolnir. How's that working?
How in the hell did you get it, considering it's in pieces?
Right.
Yeah.
And Cap, the one they were using in Infinity,
Cap took that one back.
or Endgame.
I mean, you got one living Smith.
No, that's true. That is true. Thor could take the
One of the peeps that made it still around. He could potentially get something going.
It could be reforged because goodness knows Mjolnir's been smashed into the books enough times and reforged or put back together. Sometimes you just got to hold the pieces up to one another. Depends on the writer.
Tika Waititi in checking you horrible internet trolls like CDL over here that body shame people.
Like the body shaming.
Body shaming, bastards.
Stating a fact.
Body shaming. He got on you, wretched hives of scum and villainy that have dared to refer to this woman as female Thor. It is correction. She is the mighty Thor.
Thor is the dude's name. It's not a title.
Yeah, God of Thunder is his title.
Yeah.
But no. She's Bruce.
I was just about to say, and Sharon Carter will take over his Cap, but she'll be known as Steve, the mighty Steve.
I have a
Maybe
question.
the picture
I have an SJW themed question. Well, if she gets to be Thor, why in the hell ain't Sam Wilson Steve Rogers? He got the shield. Why ain't he Steve Rogers?
And everybody knows that it was Captain Rogers, so yeah, you make fair point.
Yeah.
Because it's a naming convention of we want the person named after, like, from the upper levels, we want the character named from the title of the book so it's more noticeable and recognizable.
They didn't do that with Ironheart. Ironheart was Ironheart, not in the Iron Man book.
And as far as these releases, you got a Scarlet Witch show, you got a WandaVision show.
So,
Well, that's because from the MCU point, she wasn't called Scarlet Witch, she's called Wanda. She's more recognizable as Wanda from the uppers. They go, what did we call her?
This is really
That's
just
the
more
name.
of what a bad idea Jane Foster Thor was, period.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those that story-wise they couldn't make it make sense. All they can do is criticize people to point out this doesn't even make sense.
So, the rumor for it is, well, the villain's going to be Doctor Doom. And I'm going to say this for me that I didn't think I would say before. I don't care. I don't care. They could put the Wrecking Crew. And God knows how long I wanted to see an MCU version of the Wrecking Crew. They could put the Wrecking Crew in there. Teamed with Mr. Hyde and Absorbing Man. and I will not be in that movie. I just won't.
It's almost hitting me. I almost want to see this train wreck. I almost want to see this train wreck.
If I see it, I'd see it on Fire Stick. I'd be damned if I'm gonna give them money for it. You give them money for it even out of curiosity.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
they ain't learning a lesson from that shit. Let's be honest. Hell, people stopped giving them money for the books, and they ain't learned from that.
Nope.
They keep pushing that shit along, and it's like, hell, you have people. Oh, I love that Thor. You didn't really buy the shit because you had retailers in open revolt at D23 2 years ago, basically going, nobody buys this shit. And why you would take what was making money in your movies and basically go, you know what we need? We need to bring all the lame shit that killed our books. Cause Marvel ain't had a top 10 book in a long damn time.
Outside of the Immortal Hulk.
And it ain't number one. It did real well because it beat Batman, but hell, it dropped back down. And to do that, you had to get Bruce Banner back in a damn book. Because for the past few years, Hulk's been
Amadeus Cho.
It's been Amadeus Cho and Jennifer Walters, because Jennifer Walters' book was actually named Hulk.
Yeah.
They knocked the she off because, for some damn reason. But, this is something that's kind of wrecked their books. So why in the hell would you go, these movies are making money. Let's fuck them up.
But I'm curious, because this is such a short phase, that I'm wondering if they're not kind of banking on that happening.
I think that's
this is just a little short stopgap before they get into Fantastic Four next year.
And I think that's the reason why when you had this one that Black Panther 2 wasn't announced, Captain Marvel 2 wasn't announced, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 wasn't announced, Blade is even going to be Phase 5, which was the thing that got the biggest pop of the whole damn thing.
Spider-Man wasn't mentioned.
All of that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think this Phase 4 is going to be their experimental phase to see if people will buy the shit that killed their books. And just in case the movies start to croak like the books did, well, we got Black Panther 2. We got shit to pull our fat out of the fire.
Yeah. You got the proven successes to crop up.
Yeah.
We'll experiment with this batch, and if the experiments work, great. If not,
Because is Doctor Strange the only
something
already established franchise?
Yeah.
I mean, you can kind of count Black Widow, movie-wise it's new, but that's an established.
Yeah,
character.
you've got plenty.
That some people have been wanting to see. So
you've got plenty of characters that are pre-established.
Yeah.
But
and your shows are mostly tapping into the pre-established stuff.
Yeah. And the thing is, you have the this is a really good shot to see if this crap's gonna fly.
Yeah.
Because you don't have an Avengers staple, you don't have an ongoing story, you don't have shit. Every one of these is gonna have to stand on its own bottom.
yeah, no Captain America with Steve Rogers, no Avengers, no Iron Man.
You got no overarching story. There's no Infinity story anymore. There's a mini movie that I saw out of those other phases that I saw them because you were trying to see if there was going to be a gem revealed in that one.
And I'm wondering,
got that, no.
Are they going to establish what the next story is in some of these, or is that just going to be Phase 5, going to start up the next big story?
If I had to make a guess, like I said, I probably hit the nail on the head. Your big bad is probably going to be the coming of the fourth host, or the third host, or the fifth host of Celestial.
Unless Eternals completely bombs.
Yeah.
Because they're doing that tied to the Eternals they make.
But the thing is, the thing that's kind of hurting them is, other than female Thor, I don't have a problem with diversity. Female Thor, I have a problem with because the shit sucked and the whole premise of it is dumb. It's just dumb. I'd get the hammer and now I'd take the dude's name. And considering dude Thor ain't going nowhere, how in the hell do you talk to both of them if they're in the same room? Do you say Thor and point? Thor! Look out.
It'll be Thor and he Thor.
It's just dumb. It's just dumb. Well, he's going to run around and call himself the Odinson now. Oh, God, what the fuck ever. Anyway.
Did we ever do our yays or nays on Thor?
Well, let's do the yays and nays on Thor.
As far as me being excited, nay. As far as me going to see it, probably a matinee, the second or third week.
I kind of want to see it just to know what it is, and also just because like I just like the title so much, but I don't want to pay full price for
What
it.
if we get you a poster? What if we get you a poster
Like, see,
of the title?
I'd like a poster that is like a nice horizontal poster that's just the title.
Okay. Maybe for Christmas. In a year and a half.
The Thor one is, I'm torn because I like the character Thor, but I don't care for the Foster version of Thor. So it's like, I'm sure I'll end up watching it whether it's at the theater or on demand. But
And I will guarantee you, Danny, however bad it is, it will not be the worst thing you've watched.
no, it
Oh no!
It
no,
won't.
hell no.
I also
No,
hate.
that's still one that my wife picked when you had actual rental places. A movie called Axum.
Yeah, we ain't going into that.
One last thing with like, I also feel bad because like I know it's gonna get a couple of bucks just off the name and people not paying attention.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll have that, and before I make my thing, here's my bet. Who wants to bet that Foster Thor will finally have the comic book Thor's appropriate power level?
Yep, I
Wouldn't
agree.
surprise me. Though, I mean, because they kept trying to push her as, oh, she's so much better at this than Thor in the books. And how do you prove that? By having her do everything Thor was doing in the 70s.
Yeah.
You know, that the last 15 years of writers had forgotten he could do, basically.
They were real bad about that shit.
But I mean, power level wise, Thor has been getting more accurate as far as like.
I bet she
Sewing
shows up.
lightning
I
shit.
bet she shows the end of Infinity War level.
Yeah.
I'm betting you she's Captain Marvelish. I'm betting you know where everybody sat there and wait. Well, you know Thor could take out shit like no, not MCU Thor. He couldn't do it. It's Captain Marvel. I'm betting you once they give it a vagina, yeah, it'll do all kinds of shit that it couldn't.
I'm hoping they surprise us and that they don't go quite that route. But
For me, I'm not even a male on this one. I'm a hell no because I went through it in the books. That's just it. You can't tell me what the fuck happened in the book because I read them. Thank God I didn't pay for them, but I read them. So I'm not sitting here, you know, if you listen to this, go, but it's in the book. Yeah, I know it's in the book, and it sucked then too. Just because it was in the book is not an excuse. If it was a piece of shit in the books and you put it on the screen, it's a live action piece of shit. So,
Kind of like trying to pick up a poop by the clean end.
yeah, pretty much. So, I guess we'll say Blade. You don't really have details.
you don't have any details
You don't
other
have
than
details for that.
Other than the actor.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say I'm excited because it's Blade.
Yeah, I want to see some more Blade. I'd like to see Blade in the MCU. The actor they got, I've admittedly seen him in one thing, but I really dug him. So
Yeah, I've seen him in Mishrala Ali. I've seen him in a couple of somethings. He's a damn good actor.
I'll give that one a yay.
It's one even that one I won't see a trailer.
Well, that's true to a
I'm
large
just-
degree of
I'm
all of these.
I'm just funny about this go round. They
Your trust is gone. It's okay.
yeah, and like I said, I can remember us walking out of Ant-Man who's going, you know what? By God, I'll give, after watching that, by God, I'll give them a shot no matter what they do. But yeah.
But then 3 shots later, you went,
Well-
all right, I'd like to retract this statement.
Well, the thing is, Spider-Man, I saw once. Far From Home, I've seen once. I have no desire to see it again. Homecoming, I saw once. I have no desire to see it again. Infinity War, I saw 4 times. So it at least got the multiple viewings. Panther, I saw a metric ton, but I've been waiting on him for years. Hell, Endgame, I've seen it once. I have no desire to watch Endgame from beginning to end again. I'll watch it at some point with my dad because he hadn't seen it. But they are, when they were still doing the characters I like, they were getting the diminishing return. Now you got motherfuckers I don't care about at all.
Yeah.
So I looked at that and was like, I could damn near sleep this whole phase. Doctor Strange, I'll watch because it looks like it's something new going on there. Hell with the Eternals. Hell with Shang-Chi. Black Widow, I would sit in it and go, man, this would have been so much neater if you done that instead of shoehorning Carol's ass into this shit.
She could have been your big gun introduced in this phase. But
Yeah, and that's
Hell, they could have even had Carol Danvers show up in the Black Widow movie.
There's a lot of things they could have done.
There's a lot of stuff they could have done, but they just didn't. This phase, like I said, there's no, and it shows the marketing of it isn't, hey, we got cool stuff coming. It's there's a gay person, there's a woman, there's a deaf person, there's this, and they go, see, look how diverse we are, and that's a lie. That's a marketing gimmick. I don't care if you like it or not. It's a marketing gimmick. Because if it wasn't, they wouldn't make a big deal out of it.
Yeah. Yep. They don't
If
want to
you-
do it
if-
and not get their cookies.
Yeah, if you want gay people to seem normal, put a gay person in the movie and just put them in the fucking movie. It's like Endgame. You're sitting there watching Endgame. Oh, that dude's talking about a husband. Who cares? You keep going. It wasn't show stopping. It's just dude's gay. But then they went, see, we got the first gay person in the. God damn, you never be accepted as normal till you start acting normal. That ain't normal. It's just not. If you got to virtue signal every goddamn thing you do, it's not diversity. It's a marketing gimmick. And you'll have people sit up and fight that shit and complain. Oh, you just don't want to see it. No. You want to represent somebody in Thor? Represent the goddamn Wrecking Crew. That's exciting to Thor fans.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the Wrecking Crew's gonna be in this one. Oh shit, for real? I'm there. Hey, the Absorbing Man's gonna be in this one. Hell yeah. He's gonna be fighting Hyde. He's gonna be fighting, something, shit. But what do you get? Thor's a girl and Valkyrie's bisexual. I don't care. Nobody's... Okay, Valkyrie's bisexual. Is there gonna be a nude scene in that motherfucker? I'm serious. If you tell me Tessa Thompson's gonna get ass out and make out with a chick, I'm there. Because I've seen Tessa Thompson's ass. She got a nice one. I will sit there and stare at that shit. Yeah, that's creepy. Well, hell's not creepy. It's straight. Hell, it's piggish. But the thing is, if you're trying to entice me with sex lives, that's where we go with that. You have gone from superhero mindset to porn. Oh, who's getting naked? Oh, she is? They gonna make out? Sweet. Hell, I ain't above going to a movie for a nude scene. Hell, I went to go see Swordfish to see Halle Berry topless. You goddamn right. That was the selling point. If you gonna make creep shit if you gonna make sex the selling point, then shit, let's go. If you're trying to sell superhero movies, then you might want to sell superhero shit. Hey, this character's gonna be in this. Oh man, that's cool. The hell, like Captain the Falcon did. You had Brule get up there and do a whole damn video and then put on his mask. Oh shit, it's Zemo. Yeah, Zemo's coming back. There he is in the mask. That's nerd shit. That's comic book shit. I don't want to know who Zemo's fucking. Truthfully, the thought of anybody fucking Zemo kind of makes me sick. Ain't going there for that. Don't want to know Blade's sex life. I don't. Has anybody here ever gone to a movie interested in the superhero sex life?
Nope.
Let's cut out this action scene because I want to see him lick some broad. No. Again, what was the worst part of the first two Thors? The fucking love story. Everybody came out of that going, why in the hell did he spend so much time on Earth? Why in the hell did they waste time on this damn love story? Why in the hell are they doing this? I got an idea. Let's make them gay. No! Let's take out the straight shit.
It's all gotta go.
I don't remember when we went to go see Avengers? Wasn't it Avengers that little kid, you had a kissy scene or something like that, and the little kid went, I ain't here for a love, I'm here for Avengers, I ain't here for a love story. Or some shit like that. That's me.
Yep.
I don't go to these movies for love stories.
I jumped in this shit because I didn't care about relationships at the time.
You're damn right. That's the quintessential nerd. The quintessential nerd don't get the girl because you sitting there, man, it's Spider-Man, it's damn cool while you put your fucking glasses up. Which means, hell, you ain't sitting there going for the fucking love story. Give the fans what they ask for, not your fucking soapbox. What we looking at?
We're a little past an hour.
Yeah, it's a good one though. This was a long show. We had a whole hell of a lot to cover.
Yeah.
And y'all fucked up and let the foul mouth one host again.
You said you were gonna host.
Yeah.
You made an executive decision.
You damn right.
I know it's like hosting, so yeah, there's that.
Really? You don't like hosting?
I'm fine with it.
Doesn't bother me.
Hey, we're still recording, aren't we?
Yeah.
Hey, we want to wrap
Behind the
up.
scenes.
Yeah, you got a little behind the scenes for free. Merry Christmas. So,
You had to do
What-
that in July.
yeah, whatever.
All right.
We'll wrap this all up. Is it 25th? I think it is. Yeah, it's the 25th.
Why'd you
So
date
it
it?
is Christmas.
Now
It
you-
is Christmas.
Now you dated.
I don't care. All right, so this is our last wrap up. So your overall take of Phase 4.
TV should be good. Movies may be a train wreck. I'm curious, from kind of a taking myself outside of being a fan and how good the movie's gonna be. I'm kind of curious to see just how this phase goes, how the public reacts to it. What kind of money it makes. I'm leery of a lot of stuff in it, but very curious to see how it goes overall.
Yeah, you like watching accidents. Look at this train wreck. Says the person, we're going to see Star Wars Episode 9. Why? Just to see how this train wreck crashes.
Hey, I've ridden this train wreck this far.
That's true.
Riding it till the wheels fall off.
Mm-hmm.
Riding it till it hits that wall. All right, Tarky.
This is without a doubt the most experimental phase.
You excited about seeing it overall?
Well, that's the thing is like I know it's such a fucking coin flip that I'm just like I'm ready for it. Let's see what happens.
I'm like Taylor, he mentioned coin flip. It's like the coin is up in the air. Okay, how's it gonna land? That to me, that's like, okay, I want it to land here. Let's see if it will.
Because much in CDL's fashion, he don't care if it's face or tails. He cares what location it lands in.
Damn it, that was my eye.
Is it a hit? Is it a miss?
Because when you flip a coin, you're trying to hit shit.
When he does it.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Depends on if you're playing quarters.
I'm playing bullseye up in this joint. Ah, my eye. Bullseye. As far as I go, yeah, Doctor Strange, I'm going. The overall phase, yeah, I care less. Like I said, my trust is gone just because I lived through this phase basically in the books. And
Burn me once, shame on you. Burn
yeah,
me twice,
and that's,
shame on me.
and that's the thing is, I don't have to see how this train wreck ends because if they keep it any kind of ways accurate, yeah, I know where it's going. It's heading toward the crapper. So I don't really want to, if I manage to squeak out a pan for the book version of the train wreck, I damn sure ain't wanting to give them $10 a shot for the movie version. That's just out. I know having this podcast will cause me to likely kill hours of my life watching some of that crap, but ain't big on giving them money, and if I do have to give them money, you best believe it's gonna be the cheapest way I can come up with. So anybody wanting us to, send us gift cards for movie theaters, we'll take them because these jokers are going straight DCEU with this one. Throw this shit at the wall, see if it sticks. So anyway, that's been our show on Phase 4. Like I said earlier, please like, subscribe. We live for likes, that kind of thing. We need them. You can hit the subscribe button. We do these every week. And I guess with that, we'll be wrapping up with...
The token new show, Tarky.
Wow. With Phase 4, that kind of fit.
CDO 113, and if you have anything you want us to talk about, put that in the comments.
Like we pay attention.
And the experience, it's Call Jason.
And you know my name. I'm out.